Episode 7 of My Man is Cupid starts with Sang-hyuk dropping Baek Ryan and Do-ra at home. He is still angry at her for getting out despite his warning. Do-ra suggests that Sang-hyuk join them and have a sleepover to protect Baek Ryan 24/7. This idea fascinates him since he has never thought of such. Fortunately, he agrees to join them. Do-ra asks him why he likes Baek Ryan that much, but he denies it. However, his hand is shaking, which means he's lying. She insinuates that he likes Baek Ryan since he came running when he couldn't get her through the phone. Amid their conversation, the Cupids call, complaining why he didn't cook for them. Instead, he instructs them to drink the bone soup and sleep. He asks them to go to Love Room if they don't like it, but they say it's snowing and quite far. They call Mr. Park to deliver food, which he does promptly. Mr. Park asks about Sang-hyuk and is informed that he went to Baek Ryan's place, and she's the witness of the ongoing case. When they have dinner at Love Room, Sang-hyuk seems to like Baek Ryan even though he had been trying to pair her with a man. Back at home, Do-ra is quite curious about Sang-hyuk's life. She asks him about his brothers, who, in this case, are the Cupids. She also asks him what he does for a living because he dresses in classy suits and drives a powerful car. Sang-hyuk apparently runs a noodle restaurant, and Baek Ryan is excited to hear this since she loves noodles. Do-ra jokingly asks him when he'll marry Baek Ryan, which surprises him. They cheekily look at him while he's left speechless about marrying Baek Ryan, whom he claims he doesn't like. Regarding bedtime, Do-ra suggests they sleep with Baek Ryan in her room and Sang-hyuk to sleep in Baek Ryan's room. She says a single woman and a man shouldn't sleep in the same bed. Meanwhile, the Cupids are worried about Baek Ryan, who is a witness. Considering all other witnesses are dead, it can only mean she's in great danger. On the other hand, Baek Ryan and Sang-hyuk find it hard to catch sleep that night. He also sees a paper where she had marked her 1,000th hike to the mountain. While holding the paper, Sang-hyuk recalls that the deity said that a person's life without the red thread would end up in tragedy. Baek Ryan also wakes up from a dream where the tarot reader tells her not to let off the hand of the man of her destiny lest the final fate will be death. Elsewhere, Jae-hee is still working on the case and connecting the dots to solve the murder case. He recalls Sang-hyuk telling him about the red notebook. Shortly after, he gets a report of a missing 20-year-old woman. Back at Baek Ryan's place, Sang-hyuk is soundly asleep when Jong appears and says he must regret not hugging her again. Baek Ryan enters the room, finds him asleep, and sleeps behind him. He wakes up in shock, but Baek Ryan assures him that nothing happened. In the meantime, Jae-hee has to solve another murder case. They also try to figure out if Myung-sik could be behind this case, so they send the junior officer to see if he can cover the distance within 30 minutes. While panting at the end of the run, a guy passes by. Coincidentally, this is the same guy Sang-hyuk has been following. But when interrogated, they realize he is not the killer. Sang-hyuk heads home only to find the Cupids gone. Dong-gu started his class, and Dong-pal and Dong-cheol follow him. The tutor declares himself Cupid to help the men find their partners. On the other hand, Baek Ryan bumps into a boy with cards, and again, she sees the death card similar to what she saw in her dream. While at work, a staff member hands her a wedding invitation card with a red thread. The scene takes us to the police station, where Sang-hyuk and Do-ra accompany Baek Ryan. Baek Ryan says that he saw the face of the man suspected of killing the woman in a puffer jacket. Baek Ryan gets a flashback of when Jae-hee was a prince and the time he saved her from falling off the cliff. Could this be the man of her destiny? While still trying to figure out about the mysterious man, Jae-hee is informed that the witness who sat on the bus is dead. Baek Ryan blames herself for telling the police about the lady on the bus. She feels the woman could still be alive if she had never revealed that she witnessed Unesio's incident. She vows to help recall the face of the mysterious man who might have murdered the 20-year-old woman. Beck Ryan goes through the hypnosis process again, and she can mildly recognize the culprit. Meanwhile, Dong-gu worries that he may not find a girlfriend after 3 months. On the other hand, Dong-pal and Dong-chil are shooting the Cupid arrows, making more people fall in love. Meanwhile, Sang-hyuk drops Beck Ryan home, and she starts enjoying the fall of snowflakes. Sang-hyuk can see Jung-ah in her. She also gifts him a white scarf she knitted. It takes 8,000 cosmic periods for partners to be together, and Beck Ryan used 8,000 stitches to knit the scarf. She believes this is the man of her destiny she has been waiting for. She confesses her feelings for him, and it would be unfair if she didn't try to fight against her destiny. She walks away, and Sang-hyuk remembers the words of Jung-ah. He immediately follows her and hugs her tightly. For the first time, the duo embraces passionately. Elsewhere, detectives are working round the clock to figure out who the murderer is. Sang-hyuk says that Beck Ryan is the evidence that the guy he recognized is the killer. Apparently, he can't kill her because Sang-hyuk is protecting her. We can see photos of Beck Ryan and Sang-hyuk in the mysterious man's house. He has also paraded all his victims, which seems like it's for every woman Beck Ryan is close to. At the police station, Jae-hee reveals the sketch of the man identified by Beck Ryan. Shockingly, Sang-hyuk is set to help with the investigation. He is the last witness of the polka dot murder case. This comes as a surprise to Jae-hee, who at one point wondered how Sang-hyuk knew about the 1993 case, yet he was born in 1994. The episode review. Episode 7 reveals a series of exciting events, including Sang-hyuk having a sleepover. It's nice seeing Beck Ryan and Sang-hyuk getting along, but we cannot predict if they will end up together. The series also turned interesting when Sang-hyuk joined detectives to help with the murder cases. However, what will happen if Jae-hee recollects his past and remembers how Sang-hyuk made his love story crumble? Jae-hee looks like a good, kind-hearted man, so he might be less crazy when he discovers his past life. So far, we are yet to know who the serial killer is, but we might be shocked to learn it's a character we know and like. But up to this moment, the series is flowing effortlessly.